All right, welcome back to Chat UFC. It's been a great week, guys. It's been a great week. Another midday European card with big cashes. The live stream where we did UFC Paris went fantastic. We have a lot of guys in the chat too, some sharp bettors. We're learning some things about just doing the live stream is even if we don't have perfect live betting opportunities, the ability to go through the fights with different points of view, not necessarily taking every one of those into account, but there's some guys on there who I'm going to shout out one guy specifically, Curtis, my man, who's going to be in the Rio fight. He's a Milwaukee guy. Curtis has some great props, especially like significant strike props and things like that. Some of his were easy cashes. And some of ours were tough cashes, like Mason Jones. I mean, that could have gone either way. That fight could have been stopped in the first. That was a 10-8. And so, some of the bets, though, were fantastic from Curtis. I love it. There's other guys chiming in with this and that. So join the live stream. It's very exciting. It's a lot of fun, too, We're watching the fight. We got the analyzer going. He's showing who's winning. And we're going to have definitely some live betting opportunities as well. Not too many in Paris, but luckily we had a lot of very nice pre-fight bets. So let's dive into it. We're also going to go back even a little further because I'm doing the full week recap. So we had the Dana White's Contender Series 4. And then we had UFC Paris. And then I am going to give you my bets for Dana White's Contender Series Week 5 because I have a very special pick. My first pick where I've actually been able to talk to the fighter. I've seen him train every day almost because we have the same time slots. I'm not really training. I'm just hitting heavy bag, and I'm watching this guy round after round after round, just sparring every single day. And so very excited about that pick. Money's come in on the other guy, and I think it's because they think that because he's knocked everyone else out in the first round that he doesn't have cardio. But I've seen a few things with the other guy that show he might not get out of the first round in this one. But even if he does, I think we are going to have the cardio advantage going into the second, third, or wherever this fight goes. This man doesn't look like he's going to lose. Doesn't look like that's in the cards for him. And he talks with a lot of confidence. Love the guy too. Super nice guy. Awesome. Just humble as heck, but, knows what he can do out there. So, let's dive into it. We're going to recap first, and then we'll get into our bets. Let's go. All right. Dana White's Contender Series Week 4 started out real nice. We were on the live stream for this one. Tommy Gunn McMillan almost got crushed on it, but did not. He came through, won those last 2 rounds. Thank goodness we didn't have 2 10-8s or we would have had a draw, but that's not what happened. We cashed that bet. 2 units to win 3.05. Samuel Silva did not get it done. 1.3 units to win 1. He got beat. Lost 1.3 units there. Jack Condon sprinkled the unit on him. Lost a unit. We had Olin Jacek by KO in the first round. That should say in the first round, and it will. It was a plus 140. We grabbed it, and 1 unit to win 1.4 cashed. Tommy McMillan by KO, half a unit, lost that half unit. And so on the day for Dana White's Contender Series, we had 1.65 units profited. All right, and then we had our main card, UFC Paris, where we crushed it. These were our pre-fight bets. Nasruddin Imavov, 4 units, win 5.69 cashes. We're not Fakhretdinov, win against the grain. I feel like everyone was taking Gustafsson. Metrics said otherwise. We're not Fakhretdinov, 3 units to win 3.37 cashes. Mason Jones, tough one, close one, 2.65 units, win 2. He dominates the second, gets the finish, 2-unit cash. Sam Hughes, Brad Tavares. Sam Hughes dominates, gets the finish. Brad Tavares, metrics didn't show out on that one. That Polish fighter looked a lot better than his first fight, and he dominates. We lost 2.2 units on that. Marcin Tybura gets beat up pretty bad, loses 2 units on that. Sam Hughes, Cal Fernandez. Fernandez, sleeper, has made me a lot of money recently. 2 units win 2.07. 2 units win 2.3 units. That cashes. And if we go down here, the TKO, Cal Fernandez, plus 275. Far too juicy for me. 1 unit to win 2.75. One of our bigger cashes of the night on a prop. So combined, the 2.3 plus that, over 5 units with that Cal Fernandez win. Then we had Brendan Ribeiro, Umar Sy, under 1.5. It was a steal at plus 106. Are you kidding me? Ribeiro, under 1.5, almost in every fight, no matter who he's fighting. Give me that 2 to win, 2.12 cashes. Benoit Saint-Denis, under 35.5 significant strikes. 1.3 to win 1 cashes. And then we had Trey Waters and Trey Waters by KO. Both of those lose. Just a unit. Little sprinkle just in case. Mauricio Rufy by KO. Even money. That loses. William Gomis by decision. 1 unit to win 1. Cashes away. The Brad Tavares first round KO. Minus 0.2. Tiny little sprinkle loses. Overall 13.31 units on the night. And overall, if we take a look, we are back in business, people. Don't worry about this. A little side bet thing I got going on with some friends here. A little percentage of the pot I'm throwing in. But here are the unit numbers here. We got DWCS 12.96 total units won, 27.67. That's between DWCS 4 and UFC Paris, 46.84% ROI. We're back up, boys, to 47.29 units. We opened Q3 with 20 units for the year, but we had upped our unit size by about 50%. So we were a little on the negative here, 27 units at the proper amount, and we are back over it. We are looking good. And so we're just going to keep this train rolling here. Let's go DWCS 5. That's what I'm about to go over next. And UFC Noche, going for another big day, boys. And I'm gonna dive right into this. Simply put, Samuel Sanchez against Jason Blair. I have it about 55-45. No, we actually have 60-40 for Sanchez. So it's a close 50-50 coin flip. Lines come down. Bet on lines offering a minus 115. I like that line. I think money comes in on Sanchez, even though it's Jason Blair's second time here. Jason Blair went out, fought kind of a lower level fighter, got the win, submission. But Samuel Sanchez has some real power, and I do think it should be a close scrap. Large height advantage against Blair, I think will help him. He's 22 years old. He's only going to be getting better. Sometimes with these Brazilians, you never know. They don't fight the highest level of competition, and it pads their record. But I did watch his last fight against a decent opponent, and he starched him with a beautiful left hook in the first round. And so showing a little bit of value. We just took a stab. 1 unit, 1.15 to win 1. But let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Anthony, the Daywalker, Garasio. This is a heavyweight. This is a guy who I know from the gym. Very cool guy. I watch him spar all day long. One thing I've noticed, I've been hearing the other commentators, they kind of, the betting guys, which if the betting guys are using like, he's too confident, he thinks he's this, he thinks he's that. If you're handicapping and that's what you're coming up with, then you need to do a different profession, because what I look at here is matchups. I'm looking at, who they fought, different things like that. And in this case, I'm looking at the fact, because neither guy has fought much, but Garasio just beat a guy who already fought in the Contender Series. He knocked him out in the first round. He's knocking everybody out. I watch him with his cardio. I'm hearing all the handicaps coming in saying, well, Steven Asplin's been in the second and the third, and he's got cardio. He can keep going. Watch his fights again. He's gassed after the first. And there's a reason why Garasio has not had to show his cardio. he knocks everybody out in the first round. So I guess you can hold that against him. I guess it's benefiting me in this case. He was up to a minus 200 yesterday. He's down to a minus 165. I went in on it. 3.3 units to win 2. I'm going to keep that going because if I get a first round KO, if I get an under 1.5 that I can parlay with Gracio KO, I'm taking it. I don't care about my projected probability here. Throw these numbers out the window. It's been such a limited sample size on who they fought that to me, this is just a matter of one guy is that much better. The other guy has had some fortunate fights. He leaves his chin up, especially on the overhand right, and go watch Gracio's fights. Go see what that overhand right does to people. So give me Gracio here all day. I'm dumping it. We're going to be talking on the live chat, but here we go, boys. I've been telling people I got this play coming. When it opened up minus 200. I was like, God, I'm still going on it, but man, I was hoping for a little bit of a better line. People have kind of caught up, but I think the professional handicappers are lacking some information. So I'm gonna be smiling. I know my boy Anthony is gonna be smiling. He's confident like no other, and there's a reason to be because he knows a few things that you don't, and I'm excited about this fight. Give me Gracio all day. And that's it. All right, and that's it. So join us for the live stream DWCS week 5 tomorrow, Tuesday. I think it's starting at 8 Eastern time. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see if we can get some live betting spots there too. It's a little tricky because most of the fights end with a finish, but we'll see. I think we could have 1 or 2 go the distance, maybe get some live betting spots there. And then UFC Noche is going to be fantastic. And it's going to roll in. So they're starting Noche 3 in the afternoon Eastern time through 6. 6 is when the main event starts. And then we got Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. That's going to be exciting. No bets, but a few of the guys I've talked to think Alvarez. But it's tough. It's a tough one to pick. He's about a 2-1 favorite. So we'll see where that goes. But very exciting. Lots of fights this week. And we're going to have a lot of bets out, a lot of live bets. The live stream is going to become our bread and butter. I'm just going to give you a few pre-fight picks here, and then we're going to dive into that. Join us there. Jump in the chat. I'll even have some guys come in. You know, there's a way to get you guys in if you have like a YouTube channel. Or even, I think even if you just have a camera and a mic, I can get you in, put you in on the stream, and me and you can chat it up about our betting strategies, what we got next, who you got. And everyone will have a good time. It's super relaxed, chill. There's no pressure on the stream. We're just having a good time. So, and that's with the MMA Analyzer live scoring the fights. I can't stress how important that is and how much value I get out of it. And I hope you can too when you're making your bets. So there you go, guys. Until next time, until tomorrow, you'll see us cashing these tickets on DWCS. And I hope I get a chance to see you all at the window.